going to read just a snitzel of his CV because his CV is way too long. It will take me a couple of days for me to finalize it. Mr. Mawere was educated in Zimbabwe, Swaziland, United Kingdom, and the United States. He holds a BSc in Economics, MSc in Management, MBA in Finance and Investment, as well as other professional qualifications. He began his professional career as an actuarial student in 1994. He then joined the Industrial Development Corporation of Zimbabwe in the late 80s as a research economist and rose through the ranks to become a senior researcher in economics in around 1987. Then he joined the Merchant Bank and Center of Central Africa in the same year as a corporate finance executive. Now that is the abridged version of the CV. So I would like to please call upon Mr. Mawere to come and share some thoughts with us.
Thank you. Assalamu alaikum. I'm here because somebody was supposed to be here. The person I'm representing is in Dubai. He called me this morning after I received a message from the president of the Pan-African Business Forum, the youth side, Raheem Nkumane, who is here. And he said, I must be here. And I said, though I will oblige, I will be here. And I'm here. Just to confirm that we all don't have to be at the same place at the same time. If any one of us is here, then we are here. So on behalf of the Pan-African Business Forum, this is good evening and happy Eid. What is an African? That is the question. So when you look at Africa, what do you see? When you look at the world at midnight, what do you see? Others are awake, others are sleeping. Africa, some call it the sleeping continent. When you turn 60 and you are an African, the assumption is that 20 years of those 60 years you have been sleeping, assuming you sleep 8 hours a day. So imagine your whole life spent sleeping when death is the ultimate sleep. So we are looking at Africa today, and you look up. Who do you bank on except yourself? When you look at the stars, which stars are you looking up to? They are so far away that you can't reach them. Who do you look up to when it's dark at midnight? Even white people are dark at midnight. So there is no one who's black and white. We are all the same human beings. This morning, I was addressing another meeting. Have you ever seen a foreign lion? What does it look like? Have you ever seen a foreign chimpanzee? What does it look like? Have you ever seen a foreign apple? What does it look like? Imagine a human being created outside human creativity is called a foreigner. Have you ever seen a foreign dog? A dog is a dog. A human being is a human being. Africa belongs to all who live in it. None of us, with our geniuses, can create a continent, let alone a grain of sand. But how does it occur to us that other human beings can call another a foreigner when they are all foreigners to the life we live? General Washington, for those who knew him, when he became the first president of the United States, he wrote a letter because he was embarrassed to be a president. He read this letter. He said, "I walk on untrodden ground. Every step I make, just to move forward one step, don't take it for granted. That's God's step. It's a precedent. I can't lead you where I have not been. Yet Africa is looking for leaders. Not Africa. Those who want others to arrive where they've not arrived so that they have a reason to live. Can you imagine? We all walk on untrodden ground, one step at a time. So when I came here, I think Raheem has been trying to cross borders. You know what it means? Animals cross borders, they don't need visas. But human beings do. Animals don't need documents to identify who they are. But human beings do. When a document becomes the basis of dividing human beings, then you must know the world is no longer what the Creator wanted it to be. Human creativity is not confined to the place of birth. Otherwise, all of us will be stuck to geography of birth. So let's celebrate those among us who, with 24 hours only, General, I don't believe that you would more than 24 hours a day. Does anyone have 24 plus 1 second in a day? We all have 24 hours. That, for people who think human beings are unequal, just look at the clock. One step at a time. No discrimination. Nobody can claim more than what is allocated to everybody. So we all have 24 hours. So thank you for taking the leadership. And as I told you earlier, we have a problem of visibility. I was talking to a lawyer today in Zambia. So he told me a lot about I said, "Are you a lawyer?" He said, "Yes." I said, "What is a lawyer?" Do you have to be qualified to be a lawyer? wear masks so that they confuse the people they invoice when they are just human beings. To me, all of us, with degrees or no degrees, there's no degree to become a human being. We are all problem solvers. If you are a lawyer and you can't solve my problem, are you a lawyer? If you are a doctor and you can't solve my problem, are you a doctor? Imagine you're a doctor for 20 years and no patient. Raheem, would you trust me to experiment on you after 20 years? Or pretending to be a doctor? Intimidating people that are this and that. I'm a counselor. What is a counselor? I'm honorable. What is honorable about a human being? So I think the message to all of us is that we are indivisible. There's no human being who can be divided into this or that. So let's celebrate our indivisibility as Africans. The continent won't resist if you are an Indian. The minerals don't have any story, no argument. Like when you go to a point of sale, if it's cash and carry, just pay and carry. If it's pick and pay, just pick and pay. Whatever it is, we need commerce, we need business. So among us, those who are in business, and the last thing I'll tell you about business. You know, there are many people who call themselves business people or entrepreneur, even confusing more. I'm a businessman. Gives you a card. Then you look at him. Are you really a businessman? What is a businessman? Before I get to the men's side, what is business? What is an entrepreneur? And the French who defined it, how many people want to know what an entrepreneur is before you see one who is just like you and pretend? Is there anyone who wants to know? An entrepreneur is a human being like you and me, but he's an undertaker of a promise. Not burying people. He's an undertaker of a promise. When I deliver the promise, you must give me the equivalent that I've given up in acceptable currency. That's called value for value. That's exchange. I give up 1 hour, you pay me the equivalent of an hour, we're equal. But if you don't give up anything, you also have no claim on something. A company is an artificial person created because of laws. In the animal kingdom, there is no company, but there's life. What makes us human is because we can be organized, not agonized. So when we look at entrepreneurs, they use companies as a vehicles to deliver a promise. The rest is history. For communists, it's different. They believe otherwise, that I can take that which you have created by giving up something and claim it to be mine. then I need government to enforce that immoral contract. Then we call ourselves civilized people, if we are communists. But I am not, unfortunately. So finally, we have a project called Banking on Africa's Future. So would you agree with me that, I just stand up, that he is a point of light? Just looking at him, what do you see?
Takbir! Takbir!
Do you see a human being? No. If you were to get into his mind, what do you see? See a pen. In between his ears is what we all have. But the dreams that come from imagining what is not there, that power of the human spirit, it can't be bought, it can't be sold. So the next one is from Jordan. Just stand up, imagine. Isn't this the Africa we want? Huh?
Takbir! Takbir!
We want the Africa of midnight, where everyone counts, irrespective of where you were born. That the future is not a contract. The future is about people coming together to create pockets of wisdom. And alone, you won't go far. With others, we can all go further than what is possible. So I hope our message, Pan-African Business Forum, we are all Africans. And when we ignore borders, we call it brotherhood and sisterhood of men and women. That brotherhood of humans transcends the sovereignty of nations. There is no nation that can conquer love. And love can make you cross borders. There is no border, no law that can prohibit you from embracing your brother born from another geography. As long as you are a human being. Even if you can't see, you are still human. There are many human beings who can't even hear you. They are human beings. There are many human beings who can't talk. They are still human beings. So what makes us human is not what men can give. Nobody can create a human being. So thank you very much. Celebrate this special day, and I hope we can continue. I heard there are two councillors, is it? Is that, who are the councillors? Can you stand up? So that I will do this in the name of Raheem. I will, because most of the councillors, I started with 117, don't even know the people they serve. So I'll give you a platform for you to start transforming your communities using technology to empower them. So that when you buy something like airtime, we pay less in my constituency. When you buy fuel, you pay less because most councillors don't even know how much fuel is consumed in their ward. Most councillors don't even help except go and get salaries and sit in council. The community we serve are helpless because the people we elect become lords. So I will give you the platform so that you can pay less where others pay more. Not you. Because we can't be confused. 7 million wives, is it the number? How many wives in South Africa? Huh? What?
10% of 60 million.
So this is 6 million. And then imagine 90% are confused by 10%. It's a bad project. So let's convert our 90% into what we call the law of gravity. So councillors, if you are available, all you need is your time, show you how to do it, build your community. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Mawere. Now, I'm going to